and AM 1160. And good morning to you. Thanks so much for being with us at a quarter before the top of the hour as we talk with a couple of gentlemen representing an event coming up. It's the Indiana Catholic Community Lenten Mission Weekend, and I can only say that because, I'm reading it off the sheet because I would never remember all of that. John Livingston with us. Deacon Andrew is with us as well. Gentlemen, good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
It's you did that in harmony.
We're pretty good.
Nice.
We're rehearsed.
We actually just texted each other at the same exact time this morning, too.
You decided who was going to take the high part and who was going to take the low part.
Exactly.
Then, huh? So tell me about this event. It sounds like it's a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, we're really excited. This is kind of the first time that these parishes in Indiana, the Catholic parishes of St. Thomas More University Parish and St. Bernard of Clairvaux Parish, are coming together to put on a Lenten mission weekend. So we're looking at the first weekend in Lent, which begins on March 2nd, Ash Wednesday. So we're looking at Friday, March 4th, Saturday, March 5th, Sunday, March 6th. We have events all 3 days, open, free to the public for everybody. It's going to be a great kickoff to this season of Lent.
Yeah, it sounds absolutely wonderful. And one of the things we should tell people right off the bat is it's open to everybody. We don't have to be members of the Roman Catholic faith.
No, not at all. No one is going to trick you into becoming Catholic at this weekend. You can leave the way you came, but hopefully you'll leave a little bit more transformed, a little bit more renewed, a little bit more centered. I think something that we all could use at this point.
Absolutely. Deacon Andrew, that's really what the Lenten season is all about, isn't it?
Yeah, the Lenten season's all about, in a sense, renewal and being revitalized. A lot of people think it's like the sad, mournful phase, which it can be, but it's the point of recentering ourselves, acclimating ourselves, and just finding new faith, being revitalized, having a new fervor, and ready to go out and just like live a great life.
Yeah. I always tell in my small congregation, I always tell them it's not that you're giving something up for Lent, you are taking something out and replacing it with something spiritual. And so that's what this weekend is all about. How do we break it out here on Friday night?
So Friday night starts at St. Thomas More University Parish at 7 o'clock p.m. And this is the kickoff. This is the hype night. This is the come and get excited. We're going to have adoration. We're going to have some introductions. And then most importantly, most excitedly, we're going to have Damascus worship come in. They're going to be leading some live music, some praise and worship music. It's upbeat, it's contemporary, it's really dynamic. This is a group from Ohio that they just do some great stuff. Their stuff is all over YouTube. It's on Spotify. We are so pumped to be bringing them in.
Oh, yeah. And they're going to follow that up then with a keynote speaker, right?
Yeah. The keynote speaker will be Saturday, Saturday afternoon up at St. Bernard of Clairvaux at 12 p.m., and that keynote speaker is Dr. Tim Muldoon. He is a professor of theology at Boston College, but he has roots out here. He was in Indiana for a while. He's a former parishioner of Thomas More.
Oh.
So, he's written a whole bunch of books, and he's going to be speaking on the idea of returning to our center.
Oh, wonderful. Does he get back to Indiana often?
I think this might be the first time in a while. I know for a fact that he is just as excited as we are.
I'm sure people will want to see him again after not having been here for a while. Was he within the church as a parishioner only, or did he have a different role when he was at St. Thomas More?
I believe he was a parishioner. I believe he was involved in some ministries, but at the time he was a professor at Mount Aloysius College.
Okay. So that's the Saturday program. What happens on Sunday?
Sunday is for college students.
Oh.
But all are welcome to join us. But geared primarily for college students. It'll be a little bit more of an informal, a more casual talk with Tim. We will have some snacks there for them because it always helps to give people free food. And then afterwards, we'll have our regular 7 o'clock Mass, and that music will again be led by Damascus worship.
Okay, so that event begins at 5 o'clock and moves right into 7 o'clock Mass.
Yep.
All right, wonderful. Deacon Andrew, what I'm getting the sense of here is that you don't want this to be centered around one group of people, one age group. one particular demographic, but it's something. There's going to be something that everybody will enjoy.
Correct. The term Catholic means universal. And we really wanted to embody that this weekend of inviting everyone, every age group, every different faith into our church, into their home, and just have them, in a sense, again, like be revitalized and recentered. We really want to inspire people this Lent and make it different than your traditional, let's just give up chocolate, let's give up social media, because we know at the end of the day, you're all going back to chocolate and social media.
Lent is not just a fish dinner. Is this what you're telling me?
Amen, brother. Yes.
Although the fish is a very important part of what's going to be happening during the Lenten season, because that's a whole different opportunity for people to come together. But for this particular weekend, the Indiana Catholic Community Lenten Mission Weekend, how did you come up with the whole idea?
I think in so many ways, I'd say the two kind of beginnings of this, one are the Lenten season itself, that, as Deacon Andrew just said, it's all about doing something different. That the word repent comes from the Greek word metanoia, which is not about just giving up certain sins or stupid things that we all tend to do. It's about changing our minds, changing our hearts, and turning towards God, who is always new. So that's the first thing, that we wanted to just do something new, kind of do something wild, radical, especially emerging from COVID. Give people a reason to come together and experience something exciting. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that there's a movement to unify and bring together not only both Catholic parishes in Indiana, St. Thomas More and St. Bernard of Clairvaux, but really the entire Christian community. And even beyond that, everyone in this community belongs. Every single person, whether a baptized Christian or not, whether a fully initiated Catholic or not, every single person that has breath in their lungs is a beloved child of God. So we wanted to create an event that everyone can belong at, that everyone can feel welcomed at, and that everyone can experience that love of God.
Yeah, I assume both of you gentlemen will be at the Synod of Synodality that is scheduled for the first day of March, just 3 days before then. It was supposed to be held earlier this month, but got weathered out.
Yes.
But it's actually going to be happening, and that's for the entire community, especially the Catholic community here in Indiana County or wherever. And that'll be happening at St. Bernard?
Yes.
At St. Bernard. And it seems to really fit in nicely with then what happens on that following weekend.
Absolutely. Yeah, the Synod on Synodality is all about generating enthusiasm within the church from the ground up. That for a long time, the church has been very top down. Pope, cardinal, bishop, pastor, laity, deacon. How could we skip the diaconate? But this is, I mean, a global effort that Pope Francis is initiating to reach out to the masses, to peons like me, and say, what do you think? What can we be doing better? So we kind of kick off the week with that, and then end the week, culminate with this weekend where now we get to live it. Now we get to be the church.
Yeah. Now, Deacon Andrew, he mentioned that this is something that really is a worldwide movement. It's new to Indiana County. Is it new across the whole Catholic platform?
Generally not, in a sense. I mean, ever since Vatican II, there's always been a movement to empower the lay people, because the thing is, all the lay people are intaking everything. They know what's working. They're out with the people. We, as clergy, we're in our monasteries, we're in our churches, and we minister to everyone else. But the lay people are the ones who are on the streets, and they understand the pulse of what people need, what people respond to. And so for the Synod, in a sense, we're just doing intake. What is the trend? What is happening? And how can we address it? And so what I think is really, really beautiful is that it's not, again, what John was saying, top down. It's about us together, collectively building the kingdom of God. And that includes listening to each other.
Yeah. And so for the weekend that follows, the Lenten worship weekend, as I said, it's a natural fit. But again, that's something that is new for our region, but it's not new worldwide.
No. And I think also part of our duty as ministers here is community building. We want to build community in St. Thomas More. We want to build community in St. Bernard's, but we want to build the community in our town as well, too. We want to unify everyone and have people have a place for people to go.
Yeah. It is called the Indiana Catholic Community Lenten Mission Weekend. It's over 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, March 4th, 5th, and 6th. John, nobody needs to call ahead. There's no registrations or anything of that nature. You just want people to come.
Absolutely. Just come as you are.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Gentlemen, we look forward to this weekend, and it certainly seems as if you've got a whole lot planned there. Interested really in the way that Damascus worship works into all of this, because it sounds like something that people around here have not been able to experience before, this type of worship experience, especially in the Catholic setting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Terrific. For people to learn more, I'm assuming you have Facebook up there and other ways that people can learn more about what's happening?
Yes, check us out on Facebook. STMUP is the St. Thomas More handle, and St. Burns, BERNS, is the St. Bernard's handle.
Very good. Very good. We appreciate you both coming in to visit with us today. Wish you the best, and have a wonderful Lenten season, let alone the opening weekend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM.